I think we're live. Yay! Hang on, I just a bit so you don't see me. Finally, I was having issues, so do apologise. Okay, my name is Kate. My name is Kerry Ann, and welcome. Yeah, welcome to the channel. I'm here to give you the new moon energies. So something bizarre happened this week. I was having a real weird dream, and anyway, so I thought I needed to dig deep, as I do, doing some journaling and stuff. And what happened? I don't. Hopefully, you can hear me. Um, so what happened is I started to dig deeper, and I realised it was more about authentic and approach to life and attitude, etc. Anyway, I was watching a lady on YouTube, and she was talking about the new moon live energy, like new moon energy in Virgo, which is today. And she started saying about awakening, cut through the illusions, the patterns, and authenticness. And then and talking about that it's a time of reflection. So I thought, why not use some of the spread that I've did um, to cultivate the new moon energy, because I feel like I'm linking in that area for the new moon. So the first question I put into it: how to deepen the connection with myself. Obviously, I'm doing this for the collective, so we're going to just look into. I'm going to use the crystal power deck. And if people come in, they can choose a deck, some decks themselves, because I got quite a few decks here. So, spirit guides, could you tell me what we need to know around the new moon in Virgo? Can you give us insight with the new moon in Virgo? And what I'm going to do, guys, I will do a post with if you wanted to dig deeper, where you can do journaling on top. It's not for everyone, but it's going to be there if you want to. So keep an eye on that as well. So new moon in Virgo, what do we need to know? I feel like I need to pull 3 cards. So what do we need to know about the new moon in Virgo? What do we need to know about the new moon in Virgo? I think we just need one more card, because we've got 2 here. We've got the King of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay. And then we're going to pull another card on top. Okay. Do you know what? As I was like cleansing the deck and stuff, I thought, wouldn't it be interesting if the full come out? That would be just like absolutely like spot on to where for the beginning, a beginning of something. Don't know if you can see it. I'm just gonna still trying to figure out my setup. So here, so we've got so what we need to know about the new moon energy. I am my own anchor. So we were talking, I was talking about like authentic, being authentic, and so it's like kind of trusting our own self here, and trusting ourselves with our own decisions. So whatever I decide, I trust the outcome. So sometimes we can get into a kind of a conflict and struggles, when we're like trying to make a decision or choices. So the new moon wants us to reflect on that, to show our confidence, around ourselves, and the decisions that we do make. It can be fearful, especially when we've got a choice that is ahead of us. But the new moon phase, like spirit guides, however you want to do it, is I'm guided and protected in my life journey. So I mean, if I look back at my life and maybe you look back in your life too, is that there's been some tough things that we've had to go through and break through. Um, but we always manage to find, hey Jojo, we always manage to find a way. So that to me is about embracing our qualities and and who we are inside. And although we may get a little anxious about our choices at this stage and at this phase, is trying to just overcome those with the Fool card and just taking those necessary risks, you know, that can, and just it's rerouting and just regrounding and centering ourselves. Because I'm going to talk like in a this is a self development spread. So we're talking about inner work here, inner adaptations and stuff, okay? And how we, so how we can, connect to that. So they're saying to anchor yourself down, to reconnect. King of Cups, he's a man um who goes by their values in life and talks about their values, their emotional wellness, and what feelings is more like what feels right to me, what I can really shape in. Okay, so to me, what we need to know about like the moon energy is about getting in touch with our emotions, getting in touch with our feelings, and balancing that out, by making that choices, by taking those risks, and to know that whatever the outcome will be, even if it's not an uncomfortable one, you're being directed to a new door, okay, a new beginning, which is the new moon. Okay, that's interesting, isn't it? So, where are you guys now? So, we're talking about the moon energy. So, let's just look at the where are you now? Because I don't feel like I need to illustrate any more than that on that one. But if you're in chat, keep an eye out because I'm going to be asking what deck you want me to use to clarify the next question in where am I now? So, where are you now? Sorry, it's a force of habit. where where are you now as a collective? Okay. Okay, we've got four of them. Nice. Just what we want to hear. I'm going to just put that up there because we're going to put some clarification cards. So a lot of you is, Four of Pentacles always suggests to me like I'm reserving, I'm holding on, sometimes it can mean, you needing to break through. Maybe that is the case because the King of Cups about adaptations, and how to anchor ourselves around our emotions and stuff. So I trust I am always safe and protected. So it's got the crystal malachite. Now I know the malachite can be an um, upheaval in, they say don't if you don't want change, don't get malachite, because it can create an upheaval. So I feel like for a lot of people, there's an upheaval going on. There's changes, which, in all fairness, if you check out the zodiac signs, there's just a lot of massive shifts going on, and I just was not like, yeah. So it just seems to be a lot in the energy of the world at the moment. Okay, so there's a shift going in on the process. They want you to trust this upheaval that's happening. I trust I'm always safe and protected. Interestingly, now from the, you know, the last card here, I'm guided and protected on my life journey. So it's kind of illustrating quite strongly. Now remember, this is an internal thing. It not necessarily, we can look at external stuff if you would wish. Just let me know in the comments if you want me to do that, because this is a live one. So we're kind of build. I want to build it together. If we, you know, so if you're hanging around, thank you, appreciate it, and I appreciate the likes. But I'm just saying, you know, on that aspect, okay? Here, I'm embrace joyful opportunities. So there's celebrations. Where are we now? So I feel like some of you's already been through this stage, okay? And now there's celebrations, happier times ahead, okay? In this, there's connections from the past that may be resurfacing back in your life. Okay, it's not bad memories, it's good memories. So a lot of people are making change and making headway. Could be around the family, because 3 cups, think of the family, celebrations, weddings, you know. So it could be, you know, I'm not saying that is it, but I just feel like there's more joy from this breaking through. If that doesn't make sense to you, it could be the other opposite line, that this is where where you're coming in now, and this is where it's going to start leading you to. Okay, rebuilding past connections back up, but there's going to be some joyful moments. Okay, so coming together. So there's a union. I feel is coming together in the new moon. Now the lady, she did say, you know, I'm gonna put I'll put in the chat where what video I did look at. She says this is all coming, you know, time of reflection from like November. Now normally when I do a spread, and I've done spreads before on myself, and I've recorded it and I've looked back, and it usually takes about 3 months, sometimes sooner, but normally on a short spread, it usually is around the 3 month mark. Okay. So we're going through changes, you know, so the new moon's coming in, you know, we're adapting to the changes. We're, you know, holding on to we're anchoring our emotions. Okay. We know we've got some tough decisions that may need we got to take. Okay. It's not like it is, it's life changing, but not to the extent of it's going to do anything of damage. Okay, it's just an uncomfortable vibe. We've got the Fool card to suggest that there's new beginnings entering back in. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm just going with it. The Four of Pentacles for me is just like, you know, embracing those changes. Okay, knowing that this is, because you know, you felt stuck. There's a feeling of stuck, not going anywhere. There's the changes necessary in this phase. It's hard, isn't it? It's just like you're plodding along, you know, and it's like, oh, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do this. Don't want. It's just like I need something to spice my life up. I need to bring some joy in my life, some kind of like, you know, where I can just feel connected again with people, and you know, I just feel like I'm disconnected right now, and that's the vibe of what I'm feeling in that aspect. So for clarification cards, right, if you're about, if not, I will choose. I've got the Crystal Vision deck, or I've got the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Please let me know in the comments what you would like to do. So we can have the Crystal Vision. I'll show you the cards so you get an insight. So this is the Crystal Vision cards, which is very similar to the deck there. And where's my chakra cards? I lost my chakra cards. Oh yeah, there they are. And then we've got the chakra cards. Oh, so these are the chakra cards. So Joe has picked number 2. Thank you, Jojo. So we're going to do the crystal vision cards. So we want more insight on this. I've got the book just in case we want a bit more. Oh God, I've mixed them right up now. Oh dear, what a klutz I am. What am I doing? Don't know what I've done there. Silly sausage. Right, okay, let's try. So more clarity with where I am. Where are you now as a collective? Got really warm now. They are a bit mixed up, so just ignore that. I don't know what I've done there. 5 of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. 7 of Cups. Okay. So the clarification cards are just like, and then we've got the Queen of Swords here. As I'm going to say, as the overall. So the 5 of Wands says to me, with the to do with the Four of Pentacles, is there's a power struggle going in. I think a lot of you is struggling with the like losing control. You're worried about losing control and not being able, and this is where, you know, it becomes emotional then, and and we all like to have some form of control of our lives. So I feel like, you know, doing these big changes means you're out of your depth, you're out of your comfort zone. Is something that you haven't necessarily done before, or you know, experienced before, or you've experienced that and you know what that you know, where it could lead. We could be leading in the path, and this is where it's sensing confusion here. Okay, so this could be internally what's going on here. Could be outer of what the experiences is and the changes that's coming. And then we've got, you know, like I said, the 7 of Cups. I mean, you look at her, she's just looking, she's just not doing anything. She's not like, she's at a still point in you know, in her life, okay, where there's not enough joy, but there's just lead of confusion. The Ace of Cups is saying to me is to, you know, it's about embracing what brings you love and joy, you know, what makes you happy. Are you happy at this present stage? If you're happy and you're content where you are, then this is not a message for you. But if you're finding that there's this stuck, losing control, or feel like you're losing control, then it's time to embrace these changes. Time to get out of that vibe. Okay. And with the Queen of Swords, it's about you know, we need to be in check, because I had the King of Cups. I feel like the King of Cups is like the emotional side to us. The Queen of Swords, she's coming in about our thought process, you know, standing in our standing our ground, coming out of the head system, trying to be more practical, you know, rather than letting the head control the heart. So we have got, I want to do a bit of the shadow, right? I haven't done much about with these cards, so I've only done them on me. So this is going to be interesting. So we're going to do the dark mirror. Don't worry, you'll get your choice. So this would be the shadow you, okay? The shadow side of ourselves, the challenges that we face. I'm going to read from the book because, like I said, I haven't really practiced that, but I'll see what I can get from the card first. I'm just going to pull one from this, and I will do a light deck as well. Okay, alone in the world. So we got, there's the alone in the world. Are you worried about being alone? Are you worried about if you make these choices that you're going to feel more isolated, okay, and lose that connection? We were talking about connection before, about bringing connection back, finding the joy in life, yeah. So for me, with the new, like the new moon energy is sort of kind of like sometimes we need to brace these alone times, but this can get really uncomfortable with the Two of Swords. She's quite naked there. She's very naked. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, she's looking very naked. Yeah, she is naked. She's really in her head. She's really in her thoughts. Okay, she's not really focusing on things around her right now. So there's just that sense of lost feeling. Okay. We can all feel like that, can't we? We can have people around us at times and we still feel alone and feel isolated. Let's see what the book says. So number 6. Oh, it's got the moon phases as well, guys. I didn't realize that. I haven't used these cards for a while. In solitude I stand, in solitude I may shine. Under the morning light, in a closed and silent court, paved with stones, laced by trees, a beautiful woman sits naked on a precious bench. Many blankets or drapes around her, in colour red and white, like a discard wings. I made my home, close it, my heart a chalice for the faintest breeze, and yet I stand alone. Waiting for something to come back. When we parted ways, we promised to each other, I will wait for you. I will come back. We may have used different words like it's just for a few months, or a sharpened pen like I don't need you. Still we're waiting. Mind has lost hope, body has lost memory, but our hearts is still incomplete. Is shrined into a blessing feeling of longing and desire, innocence and hoping, but is also entombed into a well of solitude and distance. It builds walls to stall the passage of time, and the walls kept out everything. Will the prince come, or has the world gone silent while we wait? Waiting is a transition. It has been began and it has an ending. Waiting is the night. Morning brings the sun of a new moon. What a lovely thing. So to me, this is like this building up and struggles. It's interesting because we have got the King of Cups, but I don't want to do a love reading. This is to me, it's not about, it's about embracing those moments and times alone. Okay, making those changes, okay, for ourselves, and finding the joy and love within ourselves. So I bring a more authentic approach to my life and attitude. How can we change that for the better, and embrace these moments? I remember like going back, when I was, I could never be alone. I had to be around people all the time. um it was, I couldn't be with my thoughts, my brain, the Queen of Swords, my brain was just overactive, you know. But that is the time when we do need to face those times alone. That's when we find the answers within and able to sort of heal parts of ourselves. So maybe there's some feelings that's been may surface in this new moon energy, triggers and stuff of like when you were on your own, when there was times on your own, or maybe you're going to be going through a phase of like you know that you need to make some changes in your life, and you've already embraced those lone times, but the struggle to get yourself out there into the new world and open yourself up to new relationships and possibilities is really difficult for you right now. Okay, so when you look at the cards, what comes to mind to you? What actual um what questions does this come up? Then I would suggest then what to do is, if you do like the journaling and those questions are coming up, one could be, how can I spend more time alone in my own company? Or how can I embrace relationships now? How can I move forward in certain relationships? So tell me more about the alone card. Right. Oh my God, you got to be bloody kidding me. Oh, darn it. Right, we got the Queen of Swords again. So that she's come up twice in the Queen, in the moon energy. Even though we're in Virgo, this is the moon energy. So it's cutting through. To me, this would be cutting through our what we tell ourselves, the negative areas of what we take away. It's to me, it's like taking charge. I protect that what matters to me. Don't let the illusions or past experience affect what could come into the future. This is, preparation. Remember when I said to you about the illusions we give ourselves or say to ourselves, yeah? How can it's like breaking that thought process in our mind, the illusions that we tell ourselves here. Yeah, oh my God, Malachite has come out again. I'm always rewarded for all what I do. So are you talking down at yourself? I'm not enough. I'm not, I'm not worthy, blah, 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 blah. Well, that's all just like crap. Get that out of your head for starters. Okay? Because there is rewards coming. We just got to get out of our headset, our mindset. New moon, how to be our authentic self is to be true to our emotions, true to our values, and that. I probably said this time and time again on readings, to be fair, you know. Um, so deepen the connection could be making that time to get to know who we are, you know. Um, you know, I mean, it could be reversed. Maybe you're like in a situations right now and it's not healthy for you. It's not you're not fully happy. You're not fully content, but are you afraid of being on your own? It could be that aspect as well, you know? This is something you're not necessarily seeing, There's a fear factor going on and they want you to brace overcome that fear and do what matters to you, regardless of how the situation looks. I'm always rewarded for all that I do. So it's, you know yourself, it's like when you're being true to yourself, then you know, that's all that matter. That, you know, that does all that matters, in all fairness. Like when you're that truthness. Look, I trust my knowing and make a commitment. Trust yourself enough that whatever decisions that's hanging on to you that you're afraid of, you can overcome. So aces are, again, is all about new beginnings. The Lovers card, we've got the rose quartz here. I'm not familiar with all crystals, so I will give you that. Certain crystals I'm quite familiar with, rose quartz especially, and the malachite. You know, so this is, to me, this is about, you know, embracing, you know, and trusting myself enough to commit, making a commitment to myself. Remember, this is a self-development thing, you know. So let's find out a bit more information, and then we'll pull. I'll let you choose out of 2 decks. Oh dear, I've messed this up. Never mind. That's the whole point of lives, isn't it? It's getting used to the camera and messing up. Okay, so tell me more about this situation, about our embracement and stuff. That's all right, Danny, don't worry. No, I'm kind of messing the cards up at the minute. The chakra cards don't want to play. Right. Okay. So tell me more about the Queen of Swords comes out again, I won't die, but you know, I'll be in shock. Oh no, because it's already out, isn't it? Right. Right, we're gonna just go like that. Okay. Queen of Coins. I am sweating here. I'm starting to sweat. Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is a, you know, it's a really good card to have um in a reading, you know. But I would say this is about self-confidence, building self-confidence and a strong foundations within ourselves, okay? So maybe there's been some necessary insecurities around financial matters, and this is what the hold back is. The Knight of Swords, you know, suggesting that, you know, afraid of those changes, and it could be really moving really fast and too quick. Yes, there, see, which is going to, you know, you feel it's going to add more stress. So is this the, you know, we're talking about the illusions we tell ourselves out of fear of not making change at all. So it's like overcoming off a fear. I'm not secure enough. I remember like you know, with one ex, like, you know, I'll just get some savings behind me before I split up with him. I just do this, I just do that. And I was using like, and I'm not saying this is, you know, you're in a breakup relationship. I'm not saying that, but I was just putting things there to try and sort of like stop. Maybe, you know, stop myself, because it was fear. It was out of fear and anxiety, especially when it comes to your stability. So a lot of people, you know, there's financial changes happening around the new moon energies, I feel. Okay. It could be about coming away from relationships. It could also be just like personal changes for you, you know, that you're worried about. Take it where it resonates. Yeah. So I don't feel like I want to do any more there. So we've got 2. We've got these ones here, which is the Oracle of 7 energies. Or we've got the Power Surrender cards. Which one would you like to, which ones would you like? The Power Surrender cards, okay? That was easy, wasn't it? This is what you need to let go of. So it kind of fit in with the reading, isn't it? So what can you let go of here? Why you embrace it is encouraging you to make those changes. This is the, like I said, this is where if you're feeling stuck, you're feeling like you want that, you you need to make those necessary changes. You feel that you're not connected to anything, you know. So this is, oh, there we go. Oh wow. Oh God, yes. Oh God. Right. So we've got 2 cards that fell out. So I'm going to give the both of them. We need to surrender your ego, cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humanity will further your goals. Remember when I was saying to you, get out of your head and into your heart. Don't shoot the messenger. Surrender to comparisons with other people. Keep your eye trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. This can be like a competitive vibe with the 5 of Wands. So it's truly, don't. So just try not to sort of like look at what others have got. Stick to your own plans. Stay in your lane. You know, use your own initiative. Don't be a follower, be a leader, that kind of vibe. Yeah. So the strengths that we carry, what strengths have we've got? I got a song for that. I got the power. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so your strengths. Queen of Cups. I trust my knowing and follow my heart. Look, the cups have come out again. We have the King of Cups at the top, and then we have that. Remember I said to you, get out of your mind and into your heart. Follow what feels right. It's about taking the initiative and the emotions and trusting our intuition. So what you could do a thing on like what is holding me back, how can I what write down what it is that you want to achieve, what you want to change in your life. This is the time to start reflecting and trying to get to the root of where it is that you want to be. Might not be an actional stage, but this is the time to get to know. Definitely got the power. Right. How do we get out of our ego, our minds? The devil card. Oh. Oh, I'm holding my head back now. Obsidian. Right. Okay. Obsidian is a protection stone. You use it at the base chakra. Very good stones to waver out negativity. I free of whatever is holding me back. So whatever is holding you back, free yourself from it. Free yourself from those thoughts, those illusions that you tell yourself every day that I'm not good enough, I can't do this, blah, 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 blah. It's a lie. It's a lie that we tell ourselves. Okay. Actionable steps we can take. I think we're going into the action now. I don't want to do too much of a long-winded message. But thanks for the ones that's taken part. Appreciate it. My fan base, my daughters are just lovely. I just love them to death. No. So, actionable steps we can take through the new moon energy. And I will pull a couple more cards for that. 9 of Cups. I trust the flow of life. My intuition guides me to the right direction. And I dedicate to myself for what I believe in. This is why I love these cards because it just like easily flows. So no, we got the moon, rainbow moonstone. I'm not sure. And we got malachite again. My God, he's coming out. This guy's coming out. They want. This is time. This is a great time to make changes, guys. And interestingly enough, it's been coming up in the readings. Number one fans, yes, you are. So it's been coming up in the readings a lot. I did a which was a bit of a mess up. I was meant to have done it was meant to come out on Sunday, and for some reasons I put it in for Saturday, but what would be would be. It was meant to happen, so we'll just go with it. Okay. Right. So we've got for confirmation cards, we've got this number ones. And then we've got this. I ain't going to show you the pictures this time. It's for twos. So 1 or 2. Let me know in the comments. Which one? 1 or 2? 2. Okay. So adding more clarity to the message. Seeing beyond the situation. See beyond the situation. Energy doesn't lie either, guys. You know, you get this stuck, awful, draggy feeling that you need this change, you're not enjoying your job very much, or you're just not settled in home, you just seem to be moving furniture all around, or you know, relationship seems really tense, or there's just seems to be a block in communicate. All these are sort of like if you've done all the bits and pieces and try to work at it, and it's not it's still not you still got confusion, you're still in that doubt mode, then for me it's about really looking within and saying, is this suiting for me right now? Is this working for me? Do I need to make a change up? If I do, I need to start planning and working out what it is in my There you go, quiet time. Interesting is about being alone and expressing. So here, quiet time, having that time together most definitely doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, quiet time, quiet time. And then higher view. Look, higher view. Look at it in a different. This reminds me of the hangman card. Try to see things more of a different perspective. Rather that you're feeling pulled back, it's more like you're embracing the changes, especially with the Fool card here. You know, it's giving you a clearer picture. Use your wisdom, look. See in the dark. You can see beyond this situation. You have got the power. You already know. You already feel that vibe. You're already aware of it. This is just giving you more of a clear understanding, or like a kick at the butt if you want. To say, come on, what can we be aware of around this? What can we be aware of around this? Snoops, darkness, distrust, curiosity. Oh, password box, private confidentiality. So be careful who you give your information to or speak to. They're not being completely honest. So just be a bit be wary. Know the energy in that vibe. You know when you got that like I don't know, trust that thing. So is there anything else you want me to touch on in the comments? I'll let you have a choice. Do you want me to touch on something? We've got, I think I've said all I can say more or less, but if you feel like you want to say, you say, can we look at blah, blah, blah? I'm quite happy to do that. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. The thing with those as well, it could be like, don't tell people your plans right now. We're not doing. Hiya, John. Nice to see you again. We're not doing free readings, lovely. This is the new moon energy. But I'll be doing free readings on Friday. So if you want to come back Friday, please do so. You're welcome, John. Take care. Have a good evening. Yeah, so it could be also meaning be careful what plans you say to others, especially with the 5 wands as well. Oh, it's so warm. Should we do a meditation thing? So let's just see what we need to be mindful of. Be mindful. And then I think I'm boiling. Yeah, same here. It's really hot. Meditation is to be aware of what's going on in your body, in your feelings, and in your mind and in the world. Meditation is to be aware of what's going on in your body, in your feelings, and so trust your feet. I mean, that's come out so many times in this reading. What more can I say? Okay, here you go. Practice outcome and direction thinking. Don't begin a task with just get it done attitude. Take a few minutes to think about what you like to accomplish. Focus your attentions on your desired outcome rather than perceive the problems attached to it, which is so relevant to the spread. Again, just be wary of what information you do give to others while you do in your reflection, when you're in your reflective mode, and while you're making those changes. Just do it. They want to make sure you're listening. Yeah, they want to be heard. Yeah, they do. Yeah. So it's clear. Okay, last card, and that's it. Mindful massage is a great tool to address pain and de-stress. So bring some self-healing and self-care into your into this month while you figure things out. Okay, draw up your plans, work things out, keep it on the low key while you suss out the situations. But it's not time for, it's there's a pause moment, guys, but you still need to start putting things into actional steps. Okay, listen to your heart, get out of your head of that negative thinking. Well, I don't think I can say more than that, really. You know, I will do a post with some, I did give you some journal prompts if you wanted to go a bit deeper. It's up to you. I'll leave that up to you guys, but I will do a few journal prompts on cards that really stand out to me. And we'll go from there. Typical, Lulu, I came in last. Oh, that's all right. This was just a random. Uh, It was only because I had this weird dream and this dream vibe, and then I watched this lady, and it was like, oh my god, it tunes into that, and I thought, oh, I'll just do that. I'll do that baseline spread, but actually, I didn't do the full spread. To be fair, um, yeah. Although I did do the root of the problem and stuff like that. Yeah, typical. Never mind. Is that Richie? I bet that's Richie. Oh, well, I'm hot and bothered from the UK. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I do waffle a lot, but th- just bear with me, guys, because this is a new thing for me. Um, I'm just putting myself out there, and I think the more I practice doing the readings, like spontaneous, the better I will get. And I don't know what it is, but I feel like the live seems to be much better. It seems to flow better, but we shall see. It's all new. So this is a bonus reading. Okay, this doesn't happen all the time. If you like what you've heard and stuff like that, please let me know. And I could do more on this. I could do more of randoms like this for the new moons and things, um, the moon energies. Bearing in mind, I don't know much as such about it, but I will give it a go. Anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for the likes and stuff. Take care, and I will see you Friday evening would be next, and I'll be giving free readings. So please come and join. Please, if you like what you see, give it a like, at least, subscribe to the channel if you want to come and join the tribe. It would be great to have interaction. The more people's into interaction, the more we can play about with the spreads, and you can choose your cards and your spreads. Anyway, take care. See you soon. Lots of love. Oh, and happy new moon. Don't forget to put your crystals out.